and got up on stage at Taboo, and the music started playing, and off come my clothes. I don't remember much of it. I remember kind of like looking over my shoulder a little bit and people cheering, taking off the coat that I was wearing, and then I don't remember anything else. um,
That old black gal keep on grumbling. New pair of shoes, Lord, a new pair of shoes.
Hi, my name's May Rose, and I'm from West Philly, or I live there. Technically not from there. Technically I'm from Jersey. I do burlesque, which means that I take my clothes off in public for fun and money. Uh, Often covered in glitter, which is how I like it. I started out modeling like 5 years ago. Signed up for Model Mayhem, got asked to do a lot of foot fetish stuff. Said no to all of it because no thank you. Got asked to do a lot of video girl stuff. Said no to it because I don't have the body type. I'm small and I don't have a big butt or big boobs or like to be covered in oil. So that's a no. I did that for a while, which I guess I'm starting to do again. This year I filled out an application to do Philadelphia Burlesque Battle Royale. Saw the call for people who were interested in burlesque or like burlesque and kind of sort of want to do it or maybe want to do it. Filled it out, didn't think about it again until I got a message saying, hey, we want you to be a part of this competition. And then I went, oh, fuck. I'm either going to do this or I'm going to write them a message and be like, no, I kind of like did this on a dare. I don't really want to do this at all when for the past few years I had been kind of secretly obsessed with the fashion and costuming and makeup and hair behind being a showgirl of any kind. So like secret Tumblr for like 3 years, whatever. So I get the email saying, hey, we want you to be a part of this thing. I literally sat there doing this for 5 minutes. And then I thought, okay, the best way to respond to this is to send a sticker of a dog holding a heart that shows that you're really happy about it. So I went ahead and I sent that. And then I thought, holy shit, I'm going to do this thing. So I said yes and didn't think about it again until they said, hey, we're having this little get together, this class. We're going to bring everybody together. You guys can meet one another and we'll talk about, you know, what this is going to mean, the type of things that we want you to do. There's going to be themes for each week, and here's when the cuts are, and here's when we need to have your music and all the details and all of that. So we all get together. I meet up with everybody and realize everybody's more beautiful than I am, and they're all tall and leggy, and some wearing ballroom shoes, which I was like, oh shit, there's dancers in this group. I haven't danced in like 10 years. I'm gonna fuck everything up. But over the course of, I don't know, the next 2 months or so, we got to know one another. Took classes at the Philadelphia Burlesque Academy, looked up how to make pasties on YouTube. I now have a playlist of like over 800 videos on how to make this thing or sew this thing or craft the other thing. Towards the middle of the competition, they decided not to cut any of us. So we ended up sticking around till week 7. But rewind, because this is how I tend to tell stories, not in a linear way, but in a way that my brain allows me to access information, which is like this. So we're going to go back this way. The first night of the competition, we're asked to do just anything. The theme was Show Us What You Got, which was just, put together a number at max 5 minutes long and just show us, what you're going to bring to burlesque in the community. I decided to mix my love of musical theater and pop music and find a cover of Selena Gomez's Good For You, done by Leslie Odom Jr. and Daveed Diggs of the cast of Hamilton, because that's not weird. So I kind of did like a classic number and got up on stage at Taboo, and the music started playing, and off come my clothes. I don't remember much of it. I remember kind of like looking over my shoulder a little bit and people cheering, taking off the coat that I was wearing, and then I don't remember anything else. It was a terrifying experience, even more so because my mom decided that she wanted to be there. There was no discussing it. It was just like, hey, so you're doing this thing now. Why didn't you tell me about this thing? We have that conversation. It was because I was nervous, and if I had told her, she'd be like, no, do not do this. You want to work in behavioral health. This is not good. You're not going to get a job. So we had that conversation for, 9 weeks? Because I made it to the semifinals. I did it. I made it to the semifinals. I didn't win, but this is my life now. I cover thongs and rhinestones and cover my body in glitter in various ways, and I get hired to host shows now and perform in Philadelphia, so I'm good. That's cool. Showgirl life. Hashtag showgirl life. That's what I do now. My name's May Rose. Hire me to do your stuff. That's it. That's the end of my story. Advice on doing the thing that you want to do that you're afraid to do. Acknowledge the fact that you're afraid to do whatever it is. Take a deep breath. Basically, commit to doing it. Just in your own mind, just say to yourself, all right, I've always wanted to do this. I'm interested in this thing. But most importantly, stop paying attention to what you think other people may think of the decision that you've made. Just do the thing, because at the end of the day, you have to, you got to do what's good for you. You got to be happy doing whatever it is that you decide to do. Whether that's, I don't know, working a 9 to 5 or working a 9 to 5 and doing what I do. Just do the thing.
That old black gal keep on grumbling. New pair of shoes, Lord, a new pair of shoes.